Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, alumni, athletes, families, and friends of Lowell High School and Lowell School District. Tonight we gather to honor a man whose name is woven into the very fabric of Lowell wrestling. A teacher, a coach, a mentor, a leader, and a legend. For 45 years, from 1963 through 2007, Coach Jerry Dilley did far more than coach a sport. He built a culture, he built a family, and he built one of the most respected wrestling programs in the history of Oregon high school athletics. Under his leadership, Lowell won over 500 matches, captured 13 state championships, produced 4 four-time state champions, 6 three-time state champions, 12 two-time state champions, and 32 other individual champions. In total, Lowell won 90 individual titles during his tenure. From 1975 through 1988, Lowell dominated the state like few programs ever had, winning 11 championships in 14 seasons, establishing a dynasty that would become the standard for small school wrestling in Oregon. But championships alone do not define Coach Dilley's greatness. He was a teacher of character, a builder of confidence, and a believer in his students and athletes. In recognition of that lasting impact, Coach Dilley was honored as the Oregon Class A Wrestling Coach, the Oregon High School Coach of the Year, the 1989 National Coach of the Year, and was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2005 and given a Lifetime Service to Wrestling Award. Yet his greatest achievement was never measured in trophies. It was measured in lives changed, values instilled, and pride passed from one generation of Red Devils to the next that continues today. Tonight, as we honor Coach Jerry Dilley, we honor every early morning practice, every long bus ride, every comeback victory, and every young person who learned what it means to give their best on the mat and in life. Coach Dilley didn't just build a wrestling program. He built a legacy. He built a tradition. He built Lowell wrestling. Coach, you're impactful forever in the school district, this community, and in the wrestling group that now bears your name. On behalf of the school district, the community, and the countless number of lives you have affected, thank you, Coach Dilley. Now I'm going to give the microphone to Coach Alvin Riggs, who has a couple of things he would like to say as well.
Okay, I'm second year head coach here at Lowell. I'm kind of shy on the microphone, so bear with me. I'm not so eloquent as the superintendent. Thank you, everybody who came far and near to help celebrate Mr. Dilley, our coach, our legendary coach. We're not here just to dedicate a room, but we're here to honor a man forever synonymous with excellence, perseverance, and community. That's our coach, Jerry Dilley. I want to bring out something from Mr. Dilley here. A little gift, not just the name on the wall. You get a Lowell Wrestling t-shirt and a Lowell Wrestling hat, too. Lowell Wrestling fishing box, so you can work with it. Okay, now, to be a successful coach, I know that you have to have the trifecta. And anybody that's coached knows this. You have to have the support of the administration. And I don't know if Mr. Johnson is here. Is Mr. Johnson here? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson didn't show up? Okay. You have to have the support of the administration. We have that here for the Lowell Wrestling Room and the Lowell that we have right now. You also have to have the second part of that trifecta is families and wrestlers that believe in you. And you have to present yourself and do things as a wrestling coach that people will believe in you. I don't know if any of my wrestlers will follow me on a trek clear across the Cascade Mountains, only packing rock harmony. But Mr. Dilley got them to buy into it, and that was part of the great success that he had. And also, he had peace at home. That's super important. His wife Shirley, if she's here, I would like for her to come out. Shirley, will you come out? We got some flowers for you, and we also have a shirt. This is super important, and I've had the matriarchy of my family said that make sure that Mrs. Dilley knows that we all appreciate the sacrifice and dedication and the peace that she gave to Mr. Dilley so that he could be gone on those long trips. So, Mrs. Dilley, you get a box for your worms, have the whole wrestling on it, and a T-shirt. And can I pull this T-shirt? Can I pull the T-shirt out for you? Let me pull this out. Hold on. I'm going to open up the box. Mrs. Dilley, we got you a shirt that says, "The original First Lady of Lowell Wrestling." So, in my speech that I haven't been reading, it says that Mrs. Dilley is the queen of morning run pancakes and the original First Lady of Lowell Wrestling. Big round of applause for Mrs. Dilley. We'll keep the power going there. Okay, so just a short little bit more. In honoring Mr. Dilley, we have the banners that fly up in the gym. So we all appreciate that. We appreciate the legacy that you guys have left for us there. And Mr. Dilley's National Coach of the Year Award is in the foyer. And there's a little, just every day when I swipe my key card to get into the wrestling room, it has Mr. Dilley's picture and your National Coach Award that is 3D etched inside of the wall there. So that's important to us as wrestlers. And most endearingly, I still call him Mr. Dilley. So, and he sometimes just call me Jerry. Now, you're Mr. Dilley to me. 50 plus years old, he's still Mr. Dilley, and I appreciate that. And that's how I honor him.
It's just the only trouble and the strife. You do the walk, yeah, you do the walk of life. You do the walk of life.